Warning, don't even think about sending another email until you know this. There are a few things that you guys absolutely need to know if your goal is to succeed in business using online marketing, especially email marketing. And I'm going to share with you those things with you right now. So make sure you stay until the end because I've got a few things that you gotta absolutely understand. If you're not using them, you're wasting a ton of money and time, and you're not helping as many customers as you could possibly can. You gotta understand one thing. When first I discovered email marketing was really the thing that was extremely important in business. I don't exactly remember who told me this whenever I was learning marketing and all those things, but I remember somebody telling that, hey, email marketing can actually, for some companies and more companies than you think, are actually providing like more than 25%, sometimes 40% of their revenue, of their income. Only the email marketing side, only just having a great email list, nurturing it and all those things. And that's only at this point that I realized, man, I was very new to the whole business world, but I understood enough that 40% is a big chunk of money for the whole revenue, like the whole thing. You realize how big it is? Like imagine like if you can do one thing that could make you earn 40% of your revenue of your business alone, if you can implement somebody that is as strong as that, what could it do for your business? Imagine it. Take a minute to imagine it. So guys, in order to get to that result though, I had to learn a few things because that's great to understand, okay, this can be a huge opportunity for your business, but you got to make it a great opportunity first because it's not like, okay, I got an email now, I'm the king of the world. That's not what's happening. You got to implement a few strategies and understand a few concepts first before going right into it. And those concepts are the following. First one of them is that if you're not building your email list and you're not making it a priority, you are dead. Your business is dead. Why is that? One day, I was going on my Instagram, checking my DMs and all that. And I'm going to make the story short. Basically, I got hacked. And I wasn't able to use Instagram to promote my business, to contact my customers. And that's only the time that I realized, man, when you do not have an email list, you do not have a way to directly contact those people, you are at the mercy of whatever the world has to throw at you. Hacker here and there, trying to hack your accounts to reset it or do whatever stuff they want to do with it. Facebook or Instagram shut it down. It happened the last few years. Ad costs going up. What's happening right now with Facebook ads? Those things are not in control of them. But an email list, contact informations, you are in 100% control, ability to send a promotion, send an email to somebody to make them buy your products. So make sure that you have that control. But to have this control, you need to focus on building your email list. We have KPIs on making money, revenue, like sales, maybe how many leads you got. One of the things that you need to have as a KPI, as a performance indicator, is really having the, hey, how many people did I put it on my list today? How many people joined my list? That's something that you should always be measuring. Why is that? Because think about it. People in your list, in average, I would say a good rule of thumb is per customer, per month, you should average $1. Meaning that you get a list with 100 people, you should make approximately around $100 a month using that list. If you have a list with 1 million people, you make an average 1 million per month in that list. And if you implement the strategy that I'm going to share with you in further down the road, you will be able to do much, much more, sometimes 10 times more like this. Depends on your business. But the thing is, you got to first have that focus. You got to understand, okay, I'm focusing on building my email list because that's a good chunk of my business. And that's extremely important. Second thing that you got to understand is that you got to make sure you create a relationship with your new subscribers to make them use to open your emails whenever you send it to them. Why is that? Because, hey, guys, you got to understand this. A dead list, a dead email list, even with 100,000 people, or even a list with not any relationship built with the sender and the receivers, it equals to a dead list, which equals to having no list at all. Or at least what it's going to result in is a lot of spam, like spam labeling and things like that. And you don't want that. You don't want that. So what you got to do is that you got to, from the get-go, whenever people get into your list, whenever people enter your universe, you got to make sure you build a relationship with them and make them connect with you. That's the first thing you need to do whenever they enter your email list. Let's say, for example, you put it down like a freebie, a bait on a squeeze page. You make an ebook and you make people register and send their email addresses and then their phone number and their name. They put it on there, and in exchange they get an ebook. You send the ebook through an email. Great, first step done. Now you gotta send another bunch of emails to build a relationship with that person. So then when you send them other emails, they will open them because they believe in you. They believe that you have a great solution to offer and that you're special compared to the tens and tens of emails they receive every day. You understand what is going on, guys? And if you think that's interesting, and if you think you really want to know, if you want to know how to create that series of email, how to build a relationship, I'm going to go deeper on that in the episode specifically made for this. So make sure you stay until the end, guys. Another thing that you got to understand is whenever you've built that relationship up and you have like, okay, people are in my email list, built a relationship with them. What should I do next? Okay, now, next step. You need to go aggressively on that list and touch them, send them an email daily. Yes, daily. Yeah, I'm letting that sink in because some of you are like, oh, but like this is too much. Like I'm going to annoy them. I'm going to have people unsubscribe. Yes. So what? You're going to have people that are going to unsubscribe. Those weren't your people anyway in the first place. Second, you shouldn't be worrying about that because you're going to have your super fans that will stay on the list and those will buy from you again and again. And to make sure you are able to stay in top of mind, help them as much as you possibly can, you gotta be in their face 24/7. And that happened to me, I think yesterday or 2 days ago. I was like going on Instagram or Facebook, I don't remember, I think it's Instagram, and I got an ad from Frank Kern. Most of you guys know Frank Kern. He's like one of the godfathers of like today's modern advertising and marketing. And I clicked on the ad, put in my email to see, what's going on behind the scenes because I'm always curious seeing the processes of other people. Guys, I kid you not. I think in maybe 1 or 2 days, I got 8 emails, maybe 10. Why is that? Because in that situation, when I reverse engineer the process, he understand that whenever I put it down my email address and it didn't finish to go through the funnel, that means that I've got an interest. And right now I've got that interest. Right now I need to have that solution. So the person that's sending the email needs to be on top of mind and stay like, oh, okay, he's hot. He wants something now. He wants this thing. So I got to make sure I hammer him with all the things I've got to make him do the step that he needs to take. And you can go like as aggressive as you can possibly can, even 10, like 8, 10 emails, no problem with that. If the person is at the right moment of their life, you should, and they are going to purchase something, you should go like 10x, 10 times on them, aggressively sending them as many emails as you possibly can. But the thing is, whenever you don't know, okay, where's the person at? Whenever you have them in a general broadcast sequence, that's the sequence that we call when you do the newsletter and you send an email to the general public, I would say, to pretty much all the people in your list. In that situation, what you got to do is that you got to make sure you touch them frequently, because if you do not touch them, send them email frequently, you may miss that window of time when, okay, you know that your dream customers, they will buy from you, but not now. They didn't buy from you 1 month ago, but maybe 1 or 2 months later, actually have a situation and make them realize I need to do this right now. And at this moment, and I know like everybody is going to have that sensation and understand, oh, I had that happen to me. You're going to have this moment like, okay, you just receive an email and for some reason it clicks. Like this email, you click on it, you open it, you check out what's in it. Because what's happening in your life, for some reasons, you click on the link and you purchase the thing. And that's exactly the same thing as going to happen with your customers. But in order to make sure you maximize that effect, you got to make sure you send them daily emails, daily broadcast sequence. That's extremely important.